Okay. It works. So let me check if sound is working. I hope so. Audio settings. Oh, we didn't have music. No, we should have music as well. Let's go. Indeed. Yeah. Hello, hello. I hope you hear music. This should work. And I hope you hear me. That also should work. Okay. Hello. Let me bring my chat in front of me. Hi, Ahmad. Muad'Dib, hello. Hi, Muad'Dib. So, what are we doing tonight? I am working on my habit tracking application and, sorry, not habit tracking application, meditation application. Meditation. And yeah, that's what I would like to do. I want to kind of fix a little bit this exercise screen because it's kind of broken. That's one thing, and another thing, we should work on the challenge view for this application. I don't know if I will have enough time, but definitely we will not have enough time to implement all the challenges. Oh, hey, Alex. I was on Peter Lindgren's stream. Yeah, I saw he was streaming on Instagram as well. He's next to me. He's on Sweden. We are not friends or something. I'm just I'm just following his YouTube channel as well. That's quite impressive. I started to follow him when he was on about 8,000 subscribers, and then he skyrocketed. So yeah. Good evening, yeah. Hello. And yeah, Alex, you asked about that in the app accelerator. Yeah, it's mostly about App Store. And if you are thinking about AppID as kind of audience, your kind of audience for apps, marketing for apps, those topics are the same, you know. When you are going into the development, monetization, paywalls, then tech stack is already different, and also some kind of concepts could be different, but otherwise it's kind of same. But do not rush to jump on that in the app accelerator, because I didn't decide yet about future and next steps with it. Okay. Hello. Hi, Sky. You're a photographer too? Oh, kind of. Well, I'm. If guy who is making photos on Instagram is photographer, then yes, but that's my peak of my art. I do nothing else with photography. But yeah, thank you for calling me photographer. Yeah, I do not even talk about code in my trainings, let's say so. Hey, Brazil. Cactus. Cap. Hey, Bit Spectre, hello. I have an app which makes 2K in a month, and my 9-to-5 job makes 2.2, basically less. And I want to freelance because how could I get started? Oh, I started freelancing on the Upwork. That was working fine back in the days. I don't know how good or bad it is now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey Sam, I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you are good as well. Okay, so oh, you're asking how old I am. So I'm so old I can't even read that. I saw that you are asking me how are you, but you are asking how old I am. I am, I don't even know, 48 or 49, close to 50. It's really disappointing when my side job makes doubles than my Yeah, I completely understand you. I'm in about the same situation. My combined revenue from all the other projects is more than my full-time job, so probably soonish it will not make sense to do that work. I don't know. But I completely understand you. And that was basically the same when I was still working as a product manager in my full-time job and started freelancing. Basically, that was the same as well. "42, developing for 15 years now." Yeah, I started to do developing professionally in my very late 30s. I started freelancing at about 30, I don't know, 8 maybe. And yeah, that's my professional professional programming career is about 10 years. Okay. So we definitely should change that first screen. Scary living. Yeah, sure. I totally understand you. That's why I have full-time job still as well. Consulting project. Yeah, because it's kind of stability. It can be lost, but anyways. Oh, sorry. Oh. So, I have very little time for this project, therefore I will go and try to ask Cloud AI to help me as much as possible. Basically, mostly for 2 reasons. One reason I have very little time to finish this project, and basically I am okay-ish to just get some half-baked code from Cloud AI and then fix it. That's one thing. Another thing, if I'm streaming, my priorities have kind of nice chill chat with you guys, not kind of deep dive focus in programming. And yeah, why I am short on time, just because this app what I'm building now is for revenue hackathon, and I have to submit it in, I don't know, in a week, probably somewhere in mid-September. Can you talk a little bit about live streaming setup? Yeah, easy. Currently, I'm using Ecamm Live application for live streaming that works on Mac, and I have link in description. You can grab free trial to play around with it. It supports streaming to multiple destinations. Currently, I'm streaming on YouTube and on X, aka Twitter. I have this thing. Oh, its cable is not long enough. Oh, okay, we can show it on this camera. So this thing helps me to switch in between screens. So this button will highlight the last comment. Here it is. And this will hide it. Then we have a button to mute myself. What else? This sound probably will not work. It's not connected. But yeah, then I can switch in between different kind of screens quickly. And yeah, I don't know what else. I have 2 cameras. That's probably it. I use a PC and stream it from PC while working on Mac, but that adds unnecessary complication, and I hate dual PC setups. You have more cables, more computers, more monitors. Currently I have just 2 monitors. Here below this camera I have my 16-inch MacBook Pro with opened screen, and my Apple Studio display is right here. Can we move camera a little bit? Yeah. My display, another camera, MacBook here, and me right here. And that is Fuji camera, and this is Sony camera. Yeah, that's basically when I started professional kind of programming as well. Swift looks good. Yeah, I didn't try any of cross-platform tools, let's say, seriously. I built 1 or 2 Flutter test projects, that's it. Okay, Cloud AI. So, see, that's how little time I'm spending on programming. So, I will just do screenshot to Cloud AI for Cloud AI, and we'll ask to fix there is spacing is not right, stuff like that. Okay, probably I can do that myself. We'll ask something else for Cloud AI. I'm starting at 48. Yeah, but you know, I think, Alex, if you are focusing on kind of building your own kind of apps, business and so on, and consulting, that age is not really kind of a problem. Yeah, that is kind of maybe a little bit confusing if you are kind of going to get a job as a programmer and going to work to the office, and you are in, let's say, 50s and your coworkers are in early 20s, and that's kind of maybe a little bit more tricky. But how much is your revenue on YouTube? That's not revenue. That is very expensive hobby. That's not revenue. I can show you. I never will get back invested money in cameras, and that is the worst time investment what I can do. Estimated revenue this month is $182. That's about it. Yep. I don't know. I kind of enjoyed making those videos, and so that's kind of money for something. I don't know. If you will take to them, let's say, last 365 days, it's around 2.5, let's say 2K, something like that, in a year. That's up to you. It is a lot or a little. In my opinion, that's kind of nothing. The business part that feels hard, but then marketing comes, that's even harder. It kind of is, yeah. Project manager, and so yeah. I was project manager, then product manager, then head of products, and then I moved to programming. It's cool that you make YouTube content. I like it. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I kind of enjoy making that content as well, and it's fun. Okay, where we are. Breathing exercise view. I believe that is this view what we see right now. Right? That is my flower color, greenish. Yep. How you tried posted articles on Medium? Yeah, I posted few, but I just writing newsletter. I prefer newsletter. Oh, did my camera broke? Oh, probably my camera overheat, did it? Something happened. Or maybe battery died. Let me check. Yeah, that Fuji camera is super hot, not in a good way. Probably it overheated. Whatever, we have 2 cameras, we're good. How you tried posting? Yeah, I posted something, but I don't know, I do not see kind of good let me say so. Probably you need a lot of views on your posts to get some serious money. I don't know, I didn't even try to do that seriously. And then you have to put your posts behind paywall probably to earn money, so I don't see why I should kind of generate posts for Medium, then put them behind paywall. I better kind of put the same information in YouTube video that is available for free to everyone. There is no paywalls, anything. Yeah, there is kind of ads, marketing, that stuff, but you can buy that YouTube Premium to do not see ads, or use ad blocker, or just skip those ads or watch those ads, and then I will get my few $100 in a month. Thank you for those who do not use ad blockers on my videos. Okay, just let me see. Can I turn it back on, off, and on, and will it work? I don't know, maybe that will help. Are we back? Probably not. No. Oh, actually that is not overheating, that is battery, and the camera is connected to the charger, but still battery died. I don't know, whatever. Okay, let me quickly change this thing. I will change camera here. Be good. I will use this camera. It's good. That's good. Okay. So, where we are? Here we are. Okay, I will be backseat programmer. I will be product manager now. I will just give code to... It's already 11:30. Let's do quick and dirty and lazy way. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. When you are in 50, you are kind of trying to... You are in a rush to kind of, I don't know, live faster, to become adult and so on. And then you kind of, when you are in your 30s, you are already start to thinking that you are too old for this and that. But I think that kind of good exercise is to think about... Okay, we need to update onboarding flow as well. It's a good way to think about this is imagine when you was in kind of 30s. If you are in 50s, like I, close to 50s, can you remember how you were thinking that you are too old in your 30s, right? And then you maybe were thinking that you are too old in kind of early 40s, and no, you are kind of close to 50s already. And I personally do not think anymore that I'm too old for something, but yeah, that's just kind of exercise which maybe could help, you know, that you kind of thinking that, okay, if I was thinking that I am too old, if I was thinking like that in my 30s, then probably when I will be in my 60s, I will think that, oh, I was young in my... I actually wasn't too old in my 50s, and stuff like that. I don't know. Probably I'm horribly explaining my what I'm thinking about, but hopefully you got my point. Oh, that's very well said, yeah. Oh, no, not this one, but this one. It feels that 18 feels like yesterday and 80s feels like tomorrow. I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you. Oh, thank you. What's your current MRR? I don't know, something around 3.5K, something like that. Do you localize your apps? No. Do you? And what do you think is that worth? How do you mean worth? By money or kind of impact from that? I think it's kind of good if you are targeting specific markets. Let me say so, for MVP, localization is overrated. If you are just releasing application in the App Store, most likely you will be fine with English version. Then I would localize, depends of course on market. If you are kind of targeting, I don't know, China for some reason, go for Chinese. But Spanish is the second biggest language in the world, right? And I will use that one. Okay, did I go into running? Okay, here it is. Yeah, we will need to update this onboarding flow. Actually, there is nothing for user, just we are asking to click next. This one is user full screen because we are explaining why we will ask for push notifications in a second. And yeah, here it is. And okay. So the problem with this screen is, okay, this should be kind of fixed. It's kind of too simple. And let me make a screenshot. Hey Pablo, hello. Oh my gosh, under some shelling. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. It's so sad. It's kind of, I don't know. That's shitty shit. But yeah, thank you, man, for all that you are doing here. Oh, you're Spanish. So I think that for you it's no-brainer to have Spanish and English version. Again, if you have plenty of strings to translate and you see that it will hold you back for day or few from launch, then maybe that doesn't make sense. Because that localization, it's not always easy. Even, for example, my native language is Latvian, but localize application into Latvian for me, it is not easy. Because there are topics which I am not talking about at all in Latvian, you know. Yeah, that's my kind of day-to-day kind of communication language, but I do not talk about anything about, let's say, programming, computers, stuff like that. Nothing in Latvian. That could be tricky. Those look like onboarding steps that you just demoed in the home tab. Yes, are you planning showing that before you reach the mine app see tab bar? You see this onboarding flow just once when you kind of launching application first time. Now, if you will kind of kill the application and we'll relaunch, we will not show onboarding anymore. Okay, here we are on the home screen already, that's it. Oh, I didn't copy where is my screenshot? So, things to fix. What are your opinion? What should we fix? Oh my gosh, stop. Oh, interesting. Let's see, maybe. Okay, let's see. I didn't say what to fix, but let's see what Cloud AI will decide should be fixed. Regarding SwiftUI colors, blah blah. Okay, it's not. Doesn't matter. I'm trying to avoid backend as much as possible. For example, this application which I'm currently building, that will be meditation app. What kind of backend do you need for my meditation application? You know, something like kind of user data persistence. You don't need backend for that. That's if you will use, let's say, interesting. We have some glitches with audio. Why? Not cool at all. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, we have problems with audio. You can hear me. You do not hear music, so bad to you. I will listen music, but you have to use your own audio track. So folder structure. I have nothing much in the folder structure. It's kind of currently I have views in separate kind of folder. There is nothing much. If I will open kind of more complicated application, then I don't know, let's go for this one. Then sure, you will see kind of more complicated folder structure. Can we make it bigger, please? So you have extensions, you have screens. Basically, here are screens, and then for screens I have, let's say, onboarding screens, and then purchase screens, and exercise screens, settings screens, and so on. And then you may have, I don't know, screen view model. Do I have models here? Yeah, here is some kind of models inside, but you could keep models in kind of separate kind of folder. It's how you like, you know, that better. And then I have assets, of course. Then I have some kind of components. Basically, that's, I don't know, some close button, tab bar, what else not. Then I have more models. What's that? Yeah, some kind of managers and custom views and what else not. Utilities and so on and so on. But this is kind of just simple MVP, which is just started. And this, for example, is just view that probably will go to some kind of component or something like that. Challenge progress, that actually is, what is that? That is model. So that will go in models and so on and so on. Health kit manager, onboarding views. I don't know. That's basically still kind of just one big heap with everything. Okay. Can you still hear me, by the way? Hit the like buttons if you still hear me. Because I don't know. I know that we lost music, but I don't know if you still hear me. Maybe this is kind of show without audio. Okay. At least one person hears me. I saw one like button. Okay. Thank you. Good. Okay. Back to the Audio is fine. Okay, perfect. Yeah, somehow we lost music, but I think it's not most critical. Okay, thanks Home TV. Okay, so what we would like to fix, we would like to fix this exercise screen, and I just wanted to ask ChatGPT to do that for me. But actually, it's kind of this hold and exhale should have a little bit more space, and that's it. I can do that by myself. How you market your apps? App Store search optimization, one thing. Another thing, content marketing. Basically, I'm just creating content about my apps when I'm launching them. I do not launch them too often, to be honest. Last app what I launched was Habit Tracker, and I did that in last year. And then I made few videos about that. I posted on socials about that application, but currently I kind of lost interest in this application, and I do not do anything with it. Okay, where we are, breathing session, no, breathing view model, no, breathing exercise view. This actually should go to the views. Then it will be easier to find it next time. Okay, here is our animation. Where we go, okay, stop exercise, that's fine. Circle frame. That's our animation. And I need more padding here probably. Padding, and I need only bottom. Let's see if this will be enough to kind of push that text away from animation. Probably that will be enough. Almost. Exhale and inhale. Time reminding, yes, yes, bottom, let's say 32, maybe. I'm not sure if this animation is kind of good enough for, yeah, perfect. I'm not sure if this screen is good enough for MVP. It's kind of very basic, but I don't know. I have to add so many more features to make it kind of full up, but I don't really like this screen. I need to kind of think something. It's a little bit too basic. Of course, I can bring something from my freediving application. In freediving application, I have also kind of breathing exercise view. Let me show how that looks like. I like it more in the dark mode. Yeah, it looks a little bit better, but I do not really think it is great. If we will switch to the dark mode, where did you go? Appearance, dark mode. I think it is better, but this animation looks a little bit worse. Probably we need that number to move somewhere. I don't know. But I don't know, maybe some kind of circular animation would look better. I don't know, we'll see. I publish an app which has lots of competitors on Google Apple stores. I don't know how to rank up. I tried using Google Ads to promote. That's not CPA high, probably thanks to competitors. Any suggestions? There are, those gray hat methods when you kind of buy downloads for keywords, but that is kind of shady and do not tell anyone. I recommended that. And I do not recommend that because I don't know how it works really, because I never for real kind of tried that. I just know that there are developers who are using that. I think it's kind of, if you can do some kind of content marketing, there are no so many ways, because if you are trying to do App Store search optimization just to add right keywords, your competitors doing the same. If you will try to throw money to downloads, that will be very expensive, right? You will never get your money back. So what else options do you have? Then you have content marketing. What is content marketing? You can write on the Twitter, LinkedIn, whatever is your app, kind of wherever is your app audience. You can make video content on Instagram, on TikTok, and so on. That's content marketing, and hope that you will get kind of audience attention and you will start to get downloads. And when you will start to get downloads, then you will start to rank higher for those keywords that you are using. Then you will start to get ratings and so on and so on. I'm not saying that's easy, but that's time or money investment anyways. It's maybe you are doing this kind of marketing, or you are paying someone, or you are paying for downloads. Basically, you have to invest time or money. There is no kind of something. I will tell you secret and you will get all the downloads. There is no secrets. Sorry. So I have something like this in my freediving application. I think this kind of looks nicer. Why? Probably because we have this glossy background. So this kind of looks, probably that animation is not great. That's one thing. And everything looks a little bit too simple. Probably we need to change fonts. Time reminding is jumping when it's kind of counting. Hold is duplicated for, I don't know why. So we need only one of them. Let's try to little bit kind of spice it up. And 10 MKM new here. Okay, welcome. Thank you for coming. And when you get happy customers, it feels so good. Yep, that is so. And positive reviews. There will always someone who will leave negative reviews. Do not worry about that too much. I saw 1-star reviews that app is not free and so on my own applications. That happens. Focus on positive things. As human beings, we have kind of dumb habit to focus on negativity. Unfortunately, but that's how it is. Do you need free intern? No, I don't know, but we will do with free intern. By we, I mean I and free intern. And I think you always will get no as an answer on this question. And There is a problem with free interns. Let me tell you why. Because you kind of thinking that, okay, you will kind of work for free and that is benefit for someone, but actually that is a problem for someone, because that someone how to train you, how to give works and kind of check this work and so on and so on. And if you will go to someone and will say, oh, take me as a free intern or become my mentor, something like that, that person who is kind of doing that for you, they are kind of getting nothing for that. And then they should kind of figure out what job to do to you and so on and so on. That's basically his time and energy investment, and what are benefits at the end of the day? Close to nothing, probably, especially if you are talking with something like about with someone like solopreneurs and so on. If you are talking about kind of big companies and corporations, yeah, they are kind of taking many interns and they kind of picking good one and kind of keep it in company, offer job and so on. Maybe that's the reason why they are doing that. Basically, they have then senior developers who are getting paid to kind of work with those interns and so on. If it is small business or one person company, there is no one who have capacity to do that. And yeah, if you are kind of going and saying, okay, I will be your intern, or I will be your I don't know, whatever, or become my mentor or what else, not so, that person should kind of think what job to do. If you will come to someone and will say, hey, here, that is what I can do, or this is what I did for you. I see that you will benefit from this or that, and here what I did already for you. Are you interested to take it? And that, in that way, you can do not try to do that with me. That will not work. But generally, that could work. That could kind of get someone attention, and then that someone could see, oh, actually, yeah, this person is kind of useful. I could do something with that, What architecture pattern do you use? Architecture patterns are if you are asking this question, you are already overcomplicating things. If you are indie developer working as one person on the application, MVC or MVVM is just enough for you. You don't need anything else. How can I find first job using React Native? There are job boards, LinkedIn, and so on. Not on Twitch, not this time. I don't know, stream. We just lost audio. I was logged out from Twitch and Kik and all the stuff. So I jumped on very quick stream on YouTube and on X only. Hi, Axel. Oh, Martins, Locker. Not complicate things is a way of programmers. Yeah. It's not a way of programmers. Yeah, exactly. All those fancy architectures, basically, all the fancy architectures are needed to keep project alive when you're working in with multiple teams on the same project. If you are working on small project, if you are a single developer, you don't need all those fancy architectures. That's a waste of time. Yeah, we complicate everything, exactly. Have you ever tried to create outsourcing company? No, I didn't. I never was interested in that. Hi, Emre. Hello. How good is Firebase? Not bad, but I didn't use it for last, I don't know, 5 years. And Firebase actually is package of products, there is, I don't know, whatever, what exactly are you kind of using. But anyways, that doesn't kind of change my answer. Okay, so we don't need those two. I always tend to build my own backend, of course. You should kind of aim higher. Start with programming language. or operating system, you know. I'm bad programmer, therefore I'm not very interested in the fancy architectures. I'm more product person. I care more about end result than process. Okay. What do you think? What sounds better? Hold is kind of clear, but exhale or breathe out? What do you think? Breathe out or hold? How to create product with so much competition? Find how to be different. Easy, right? Easy, right? Of course, it's not easy, I understand, but okay, I like those instructions on the bottom. Here it is basically, that breathe in, breathe out. We will only keep that. I will remove this. I don't need it twice. I'm here working on my Shipaton app, but UI kills my mood. As you may see, my UI is not great as well, but I think my approach is to make it work first and then kind of try to make it look nicer. I don't know if that helps as a suggestion, but yeah, that's what I do. I guess it will be better if a native English speaker answers that. But I don't have any native English speaker here around me to answer to you. Okay, let's see if my camera is back. Is my second camera back? Not this one, not that one. I just wanted to test if I have... Yeah, it is back. Amazing. We have two cameras again. Chick, chick, chick. Cool, cool stuff. Okay. Would be inhale, hold, and then breathe out, maybe. Really? Okay. Thank you. I will take that as a compliment, but basically there is kind of, I don't know, nothing kind of complicated yet. Okay, breathe in, hold, breathe out. It's kind of simple, right? I got you. So this question about what I asked should be answered by, okay, I got you. Yeah, it's late. Sorry, my brain is not really working anymore. But yeah. I got it now. Okay. Yeah, dark mode. Yeah, I like it as well, yeah. Yeah, I am doing well, thank you. Hello. Hey Keegan. So here we need more padding. That will be padding. Oh, actually we will add extra padding. That padding and then extra padding from bottom, and that will be 32. I learned one trick from designers. Why 32 and why 40? I don't know. One designer once said that basically you make all the spaces, basically that padding always should be kind of divided by 8. Then basically you are going 8, 16, 32, 40, stuff like that. It's not kind of like always, but sometimes you just kind of add that padding and then kind of eyeballing, looking how it looks. Do you like it? Then kind of maybe fine tune it. But basically by default, I'm going like that. 8, 16, 32, and so on and so on. And then basically you have those kind of spacings, spaces. I don't know what is here. We should take a look, but maybe there is something like 8 and then 4 and then somewhere 16, something like that. And then it kind of looks, I don't know, kind of, I like how it looks when I'm using that. Okay, camera died again, so battery is out. Switching back to Sony. No Fuji for tonight. Yes, Blight, thank you. That was my gut feeling as well, because English is not my kind of native language, and then inhale, it's kind of, what is that? Breathe in, breathe out is kind of clear. Exactly. It's kind of, yeah, it sounds more fancy, but whatever. I don't know, yeah. You remove one pair modifier, yeah. Does data analytic help to find better API data? No, if you are not making, I don't know what kind of API data you can get from data analytics. No. From where I can learn Swift? Let me see if we learning. Maybe this will work. How do you like your studio display? I love it. It's great. 27 inches are enough. It's 5K. Pixel density is high. It's plenty. I used 49-inch ultra wide before. This is better. What is the best for backend? No backend. And then if you really need backend, then start to add as little as possible. In my case, I am using iCloud. Here are kind of tutorials that I like. This is, I really like Sean Allen's tutorials. Those are great, but those are not free. If you are looking for free, if you don't have money, then take a look on 100 Days of Swift UI from Paul Hudson, Hacking with Swift. That is a good one, but it is kind of long. I like Sean Allen's kind of shorter, and I like his teaching style better, but that's personal preference, right? If you're looking for free resources, go on Hacking with Swift. Breathe in, hold. Okay, didn't we rerun it? Why do not I see padding? Oh, wrong place, actually. Here it is. Time reminding, padding, bottom 40. And we will need to fine tune that font as well. The golden rule of programming, how extra water bottles around you. Okay, now it's not touching here, not touching here. Maybe a little bit more padding to make it equal. 48, maybe. Will that fit on smaller screens? I don't know, we'll see. Are you a fan of clean architecture? No, I'm not a fan of architectures. I do not care about the architectures. I care about end products, app, how it looks, how it feels, how it makes money, how happy are users. I do not give a shit about architecture. Scalable approaches. The biggest, again, we are talking about indie app development here currently. That's what I do here. I am building application and I will be lucky to get few hundred paying customers in first few months and few thousand paying customer in a let's say in a year. What type of scalability do you need for a project like that? How many customers do you have on your application? What bottlenecks do you see? What kind of problems you are running in with scalability? Sure, it's when you are talking about kind of big projects, when you are working with big team and so on, and architecture, scalability, and everything becomes more and more important. I am trying to avoid projects like that, like a pledge, because I'm not interested to work as a developer, as a one developer, small developer in the big team. Hey, Vladislav. Oh, happy to hear. I always happy to hear that I inspired someone to do something. Pushing iOS for networking, I learned a rule session with escaping, async awake, and just know basics of combine. Any research for learning combine? Oh, combine is kind of tricky one. The book from Big Mountain was good, but it was pricey as hell. There is link in resources. Learning or learn? I always forget the command. Let's see, learn maybe. There is the link to the Big Mountain Studio, and he have a book on combine, but that was expensive. I bought that one, and I bought book from Donny Walls on combine. Those two were good. I used those when I was using learning kind of combine. Currently, I don't know. I do not use any kind of complicated combine flows. I think I have combine here. Let me see. Exercise, challenge progress. I think we have combine here. No, I don't have it anymore here as well. Yeah. Simple structure. Yeah. But yeah, I do not do anything crazy with combine. Let's say some forms, when you monitor multiple text fields and so on. For those cases, combine is handy. And to learn that, any tutorial will be good enough. But the Johnny Wall's book was great. I bought that maybe 2 years ago. I don't remember. But yeah, that's that. Without counting on product life cycles, so architecture is not a thing. Yeah. What's your headphones model? That is Sony XM or MX something 5, I guess. Basically, what is latest Sony headphones. I'm 21. Is it too late to start programming? I started in late 30s, something like 38, 39. Alex is starting in 49. 21? Yeah, sure. Hey, hello. How? I don't even know how it can be too late in 21. You're probably just kidding. What do you think is the best pricing model, like monthly, yearly, 3 months? And what do you think about lifetime also? What should be prices for all models, speaking about US only? So what should be prices for all 3 models? There are kind of, we can take statistical approach, right? How many focus? Let's see if I have that screenshot save. Probably I deleted. Yeah, I deleted that screenshot. Journaling API, record, Fastline integration. Yeah, I had screenshot with kind of most popular prices for subscriptions, and there was something like $3.99 for weekly, something like monthly was something like $9 probably, and yearly was $29.99. That was most kind of common subscription price for sport and fitness niche, and other niches are kind of close to that. But you have to test your prices, and I do that with Revenue Cat. I actually kind of preparing workshop for my community on that topic, but probably I will do some kind of YouTube video as well. Just will share a little bit less kind of private data in that. So answer is, what should be prices for all the models? You have to pick something, and then you have to test basically what works the best. Price testing can be done just basically changing prices and kind of looking how it works, or use more kind of smarter tools for A/B testing. Again, the same. Revenue Cat allows you to do paywall tests and revenue and price tests. Also, how to pack those prices. Maybe you would offer weekly and yearly subscription. Maybe something else. It's kind of, again, tricky. Let me see if I have paywall somewhere here. Of course, I have paywall somewhere here. So here is the paywall. Currently, I'm kind of using paywall like this one. You can see all plans, and in all plans, I have lifetime kind of purchase as well. Annual, monthly, and lifetime. But yeah, I'm kind of offering by default annual subscription in this paywall. But I'm testing different paywall currently. Let me show you that one. That was somewhere in iOS 2 movies, probably. Rocket Sim. Yeah, this file. So I'm testing like this one. Different. Currently, I'm testing annual and weekly subscription. So not this one, different paywall, but whatever. It looks like this one, but yeah. So I'm testing those. You have to. No one will say you for sure. I can take a look on your app and kind of do some educated guess, but to know for sure, you have to test. My approach on one-time purchases, I offered them once in a while. I'm charging at least something like 3 times of yearly subscription. And I'm not a big fan of those one-time purchases, but some users just hate subscriptions and do not buy subscriptions. But if you offer this one-time purchase, they are ready kind of to pay for the application. But if you offer it, it should be high, something like 3 times yearly subscription, maybe even more, I don't know. Depends on you. Did I answer your questions? Probably yes. Yeah. Started learning at 21. Yep. And got job at 23. Amazing. Great. Amazing. Yeah, see you, Alex. This is designer, front-end developer. I always wanted that my skill set. What will do GS or Python? That probably depends on what kind of products you would like to build, right? Especially I got new job as a developer. Everything interests me, even developing iOS apps. You have to pick something. Pick something that interests you the most and do that. Why do you decide to build mobile apps? Notice that most indie hackers are building web apps and B2B stuff. I don't know. I just don't like build web apps. That's it. And there is so much so much less complexity in mobile app development. You don't need to care about payments. You don't need to care about invoices. Apple do that for you. Yeah, it's like doing that price cutting, but they have plenty of users with card on file ready to pay. You just click continue and go, and you're getting money. There are reasons. Nice. Watching while building in the apps. Great. Python is more flexible than JS. I will do Python. Yeah, I have no idea. I do not, yeah. But yeah, Paul is smart. Listen to Paul. He knows. Okay, yeah, that digit in the middle doesn't look good. We should move it somewhere probably, right? I never built anything using Python, but I read some Python code and it kind of looks easy to read, and I assume that could be easier to learn than JS, because for me, and also JS, there is the vanilla JS, but also there are plenty of frameworks. Then you will start to talk about frameworks, right? And yada yada. I think. Oh, Paul also is saying that Python is easier to learn than JS. So yeah, one more plus for that. Hey, Georgi from Cuba, nice. No working as Swift though. Thanks for your inspiration. Amazing. Always happy to hear that. Change it from Flutter to Swift and unload the decision. Cool. Super happy. Run away. So I don't know. I'm iOS developer. I'm not the right person to ask which one to choose, JS or Python, if I'm doing Swift here. I don't like that digit in the middle, but probably I will do nothing about that. Time reminding could be 2 lines. I think that would work better, but let's leave it as it is. So history, we need health kit access. Let's approve it. I don't know if it will work on simulator. By C++. Isn't C more fun? Do you have pointers in C++? I don't remember anymore. And manual memory allocation. Everything developer. Do whatever manager wants to do. Oh my gosh. Sounds fun. If you don't have struct deadlines and so on. Are creating web page in the App Store because Apple, I know, requires it. You don't need a web page for every app. You don't need that. You don't need web page for apps. Basically, that you have that app page in the. Oh my god! It will not work actually without access to health data. You will have app page in the App Store, but you don't need a web page for it. Yes, you do. So I assume you have pointers in. I just don't remember. I spent more time in C. Learn that. Maybe I will be C++ developer, but that never happened. Can you give a tricks for those fighting with Combine? I'm not expert in Combine. I know one expert, but this will be hard. That will be expensive consultation probably. I just know basics of Combine. There are pointers in C++. Amazing. I like it Flutter. Testing in Flutter pretty good, but UI side is a little weird. Yeah. C++ is tough, but everything after that seems easy. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of come from the C to Objective-C. And then Objective-C felt kind of fine, easy. Not easy, but understandable. And I didn't really got why everyone not everyone, but so many people kind of complain about Objective-C. It felt kind of okayish. Okay, this actually is placeholder. We should remove that. This one looks okay. We will need to add maybe one more exercise, what I have in mind, and pictures. And basically that's, I think, good enough for MVP. The screen should be fixed. History doesn't work on simulator, but it works on device. Settings screen, I don't know, probably, maybe, hopefully, probably we will be able to hide settings, remove settings on MVP, because there is not too much to set up in the application currently. We'll see. How MacBook Air M2, is it enough to study iOS development? Yes, it is enough to work on iOS. Oh, it will swap on those 8 GB, but it will be fine, especially for learning. Exactly, you don't need anything. If you are learning web development, you can go to the library and work on public computer, you know. If you are starting with iOS development, that's plenty. M2, MacBook Pro M2 with 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah. Yeah, of course, 8 GB of RAM is not much, but SSDs are fast. It will swap a little bit and you will be fine. Okay, let's do not click on history screen. I will stuck here. Probably I should kind of come up with this challenge. Same with coding for Windows. I started programming on Potato. Yeah, those are benefits of programming for Windows or programming for web. You can basically do that on any machine. It can be deadly slow. Okay, you will wait longer for compilation, but whatever, read documentation. I use it to have i3. Oh my gosh, then this M2 with 8 gigs is flying. And did web dev on that, yeah. Actually, I did, when I had i7 MacBook Pro, it died. Let's see, YouTube, let's go to my channel. And when it died, I used my 2000, I don't know. Let's see. It was which year? Let's say cheap. Probably cheap, something like cheap. This one, low budget iOS development, MacBook Air 2013. How cheap we can go. That was 3 years ago, okay? And that machine has 4 GB of RAM, and I don't know, something Intel i3 maybe. So what did I do? I I used this MacBook for, let me share the link just in case you are curious to watch that video. I used that MacBook for Xcode and programming only. I only had Xcode on it. Then I was running applications on the iPhone. I didn't use simulator, of course. Slack, emails, and so on was on iPad. I didn't use Mac for that, and that's it, yeah. And it was kind of working, you know. It was tough. My i7 MacBook Pro was in the warranty repair for about 4 weeks. So I played around with this MacBook Air for a few days, maybe 1 weekend, and built Hackintosh on the weekend and used Hackintosh for work until I got it back. But yeah, basically that was it. Yeah, it works. It's slow. You wait a little bit longer on compiling, but it works. 2015 MacBook Pro working on recording HD still. Yeah. E3 with 4 gigs. Yeah. It's basically about how you use it. Of course, it is not fast, but you can do quite a lot on those machines. 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah. Gotros senior. Yeah, cool. I wanted to use my... Yeah, the 2015 was great, Mac. I used 2015 13-inch MacBook Pro, and I loved that machine. And I waiting until Apple will fix their keyboard and didn't upgrade until 16-inch MacBook Pro, first one, didn't come out. Oh, I just noticed that it is midnight already. You know what? I kind of fixed that exercise screen to kind of look okayish. We didn't do much. I just added spacing and removed one line for the screen, but whatever. Streams are not for productive work, anyways. And but that's good enough for commit. I will close that, and I definitely will not start to work on the challenge screen because there will be 2 screens. There will be challenge, there will be paywall. That's all night long work. Let's do not do that now. Oh, cool. Yeah. Other Intel machines overheated. Exactly. And my i7 16-inch MacBook Pro was 2 times in the warranty because of overheating. They just replaced mainboard twice. Cool. Hey, Crypto Shinix. Thank you for subscription and welcome. We're just wrapping up already stream because it's late already in Latvia. I probably should go to sleep. Yesterday I went to sleep at 3 on morning. Today it should be earlier. Let's just commit that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I changed that as well. Are you writing meaningful comments when you're making commits for yourself? I usually do. And always when I'm writing those comments, I kind of thinking who will read them. No one, but I don't know. I somehow can't just do some gibberish. What was that? Exercise. Something like that. Commit, integrate, push. And actually, GitHub integration in the Xcode are kind of nice already. I canceled my subscription to the Tower app It is great. It is much better, of course, but those are 70 euros in a year. So I canceled it after a few years of paying for it. I wish you would stream it on Twitch today. Yeah, sorry. I know that you are waiting, and I really appreciate that. And I know that there are a few more guys who are kind of waiting on Twitch, but it was kind of very, very kind of on planet. Oh, thank you, Italo, for super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. 2000 was before Touch Bar. No. Yes. Oh. No, that was no. 2015 already had Touch Bar. Okay, got it right now. Actually, I wasn't mad to have the Touch Bar. It was fine. Really? Maybe my 16-inch was the first one with Touch Bar. Probably you're right. Probably you're right. Yes, yes. I didn't have problems with that. I kind of like it. Okay, that's enough programming for today. I have Mini M2, and it works very smooth with Xcode Simulator, Opera, Yeah. Yes. I had basically how it was. Let me tell you about 8 gigabytes of RAM. I bought Intel Mac Mini. So I had this 2015 MacBook Pro with i5 and 8 gigs of RAM, and it was kind of slowish. And it was fine, but I got on big freelance project, and it is kind of loaded with storyboards, and it was really slow. I had to wait on it, and I kind of thinking, okay, what I'm doing actually, I am making, I don't know, I made on that freelance project something like 4 or 5K in a month, and that Mac Mini was how much? Something around 1K maybe. And I was thinking, what do I do? Why do I not just buy that Mac Mini? And then I did that, and I didn't want to buy MacBook because I was waiting for fix for keyboard, and I bought MacBook Mini. That was i5, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and so that RAM was upgradable. And I was thinking, okay, I will buy a cheap one with 8 gigs of RAM, and then I will upgrade it to 16 or 32 or what else not. And then I used that Mac Mini for, I don't know, something like 8 or 9 months on that project. And I didn't upgrade that 8 gigs of RAM. It was enough. I didn't need it. That SSD was fast enough. It was swapping, but I didn't need upgrade. It was working just fine with all the heavy Xcode project. I don't know, whatever you use. All the bazillion tabs in Chrome, as you do. It was fine. Yeah, it was overheated a lot. When's the next stream? I don't have strict stream schedule. I'm trying to stream. Currently, when I'm working on this indie application, I'm trying to stream once in a week. But when it was week before. Yeah, last week was crazy busy. But week before, I was streaming something like 3 times in a week, something like that. So, sorry, I don't have strict schedule, but I'm trying to at least to make this notification about stream before I'm starting. And then if you have this bell enabled, if you are subscribed and you have enabled bell for all the notifications on channel, you will get notification that I'm kind of planning to stream. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you one more time, Italo, for support. And yeah, it's time to go to sleep. Probably for most of you as well, especially for Martins. It's midnight already, midnight. Okay, thank you for coming. See you on next stream. I will try to do that. Okay, let's without promises. Okay, see you on next stream. Bye.